Right, we should be good to go. We ain't no test driver. They wish us all the success. Just clear these emails out. Aggressive tryout, I'll have you know. Right, in round one, Bahrain. Usually, actually, we're quite strong here. So, a good start to the season will be vital. Surely. This is our best opportunity to win a championship on this game. Believe it or not, first time, once I jumped back on it, I did it like 3 days ago. I jumped back on it to do it, and I loaded the save, and it gave me that at Magny Core. I had to do one of the tests where it's like over 3 laps. You got like a time like accumulated over 3 laps. And yeah, did bang the first time. I was mighty.
1 hour of entertainment and
excitement
starts right here. Session 1 is starting imminently, so without delay, let's find out who makes it through to Session 2 and who will make up the back part of the grid. First out onto the track today is Christian Albers.
Right back, no stress. I got to drive because absolutely no fucker wants to watch me do test driving for half a season, and I didn't save. Trying to get us on the damn hard tires. Not today. Right, we should. This is a strong circuit for us. This should be a fairly good chance to start the season strong. So, fingers crossed. Bizarrely, we were given the first driver round, which means Juan Pablo Montoya is our teammate for this coming season. I'm surprised at that. You'd absolutely put your money on Kimi Räikkönen, but okay. I don't run the team, it's fine.
Nico Rosberg posts a new lap time. He's made quite an impact with that lap.
I've struggled for a championship. In recent years of McLaren, they put me in. I desecrated France's inside.
Right now are Ralf Schumacher, Christian Klien, Vitantonio Liuzzi, Jenson Button.
A gorgeous car in 2006. Generally, it sounded incredible. That 2005 McLaren was wonderful as well. It just had this really annoying habit of breaking down. Because the 2005 McLaren was easily
Christian
the
Albers
fastest
sets a
car
new
on the grid,
qualifying lap time.
but
He'll be
Renault
thrilled
managed to
with that. It was a good
capitalise on the
lap.
fact that it was just a heap. Reliability was woeful. Better in 2006, it just
David
didn't
Coulthard
seem
finishes
to
his
have any
fast lap.
pace.
Hopefully he's pleased with that result.
Not the tidiest lap I've been accustomed to, but we'll keep going. We should easily get through, I like to think. I've got a pole. I've got P1. Lovely. We should spend a lot less
Drivers
time
on a
in
flying lap
qualifying
right now
now,
are-
because we won't have to do this banzai last-ditch effort laps to get into Q2.
We'll continue in a few moments with the
Easy.
times reset and only 10 places up for grabs in the third and final
Straight
shootout
out. There'll be
phase.
some tracks I
Session
struggle at,
2 is likely to be very
and I wonder what.
competitive.
There's a
The
strong
mid-table
chance I'll bottle
qualifiers
the
of session
championship
one
at some
get
point,
another bite of the cherry to see if they can show what they're really capable of.
but lift there, you knobhead. But this is one of them slow AI tracks, so we need to capitalise. If you hadn't liked the stream already, please do. We're gunning. And if you hadn't heard, I'm moving my F1 25 career mode to live streams, because I do not have enough time to edit stuff like that anymore. And I just prefer being live. Live streams are way better. The king of the bottle, 100%. That's my new tagline for this channel. King of the bottle. We've bottled a few championships on this channel in recent months. Ooh, I felt the rear slipping on me there. All live streams save. That's a big plus on YouTube actually. All live streams just get automatically uploaded as a video anyway, so I don't have to do anything, they just go straight up. So anything that gets, like, unless it's an absolute shit show, all of them will stay up. Some do really well after they've gone up anyway, so...
Felipe Massa.
I haven't done
all
a
out
pit...
on the circuit.
Problem is, we're going to start doing pit stops again. I have not done a pit stop on this game for a while, because we didn't really do any last season. We were trying to finesse our way into... Evening, how are we? God, this game brings you all back, doesn't it? I might have to just play this for the rest of my life. Yeah, I did get angry at last season. I got angry at something that was my fault. Yeah, but we deserve a championship. We deserve something. It will be a monumentous day if we finally win a championship on F1 Championship Edition. Just so I can't be roped into their no-stop strategies, but put half-distance fuel in. A 35.4 Fernando Alonso is currently pole position. Obviously, fuel is sky high. Do I really? So I can't even... I got this. I got it. Imagine the scenes as he goes deep into turn 4. The limbs that will be there if a championship is brought to this channel. I don't think I've won a championship on this channel yet. But that's bleak, isn't it? A bit of a scratch. You don't half notice the difference when you've got a full tank of fuel on board. Oh no, bear with. Never you fear, we bang. No, I've never won a championship on the channel. We need to right some wrongs. This is I think this is probably the best team we've had in any career mode we've taken part in. So this is absolutely our best chance. Season 2 as well. After what I did in that Super Guru last season, I deserve this seat. All over the gap on this lap. Might need to go again because I don't think this is going to be a pole position lap. So I will desecrate the insides again. I don't know, it might be close. That might be pole, you know. Yeah, it's looking strong. We are lively here. I reckon that's enough.
So there we have it.
Only the first round, that's what we
need.
need. Come
It's
on.
been an exciting and busy hour of qualifying.
It's sturdy to it.
Here we are in the blistering heat of the Persian Gulf, and this is the Bahrain Grand Prix. Formula One's popularity knows no bounds. They may not have had any home teams or drivers here, but our Arabian hosts are still big fans. Whether it's horses, camels or F1 cars, Bahrain certainly loves its racing.
I think
The Formula
I'm
One
not a big
roadshow
fan
has
of Gianni
truly
Dodgers in
arrived
any
in the
capacity.
Middle East, and we're all set for a real sizzler. This is race day in the desert. Pretty much perfect weather conditions for racing here today, so we should see some very competitive lap times during this race. You have pole. Next to him in second is Fernando Alonso. Third is Jarno Trulli. Juan Pablo Montoya completes
Jarno
row
Trulli.
2. They are followed by Felipe Massa in 5th. Giancarlo Fisichella is next to him in 6th. Michael Schumacher lines up in 7th.
We don't need this. We're on pole. We've got Alonso behind a Trilly directly behind us there. Our teammate with a good result in P4. A good start is what's needed. This McLaren should get off the line fairly well.
The race is go.
Easy off the line. Look, I'm going to defend the inside because they can't steamrolling up the inside. Put Alonso on the outside.
Here come the drivers.
Brake a little bit early.
Corner.
Yeah, fingers crossed. You're right. Oh, shit.
Next is Alonso.
Right, I'd say the hard bit's done. But let's hang on. Because King of Bottle here. Oh shit. I thought we'd wait a little bit longer before we bottled it. Ooh, Alonso. I'm just letting you know I'm there. Just letting you know who's boss. Problem is they're a lot quicker in race trim than they are in qualifying trim, so if we can keep it clean, where's he there? The last, that motherfucker about 5 years off the pace. Oh shit, I've got the car. Is it? Hang on, hang on. Is that better? Oh, it's gone up a bit higher in the old bar, so let's get sturdy. That should be better for you. My rustic voice. Well, me and Alonso are checking out because thankfully Trulli bringing that train in already. Need to remember to pit. I can't stop thinking about pit stops. Cannot stop thinking about the pit stops. Usually, okay. If I can remember it, the sequence, we should be all right. Decent open lap. We've got. He's rapid in a straight line. You try to tell me that Renault quicker in a straight line than this Mercedes?
With the first lap completed, the field looks like
We've just got
this.
5 more to navigate.
Lead the race. Alonso is second. Trulli is third. Montoya fourth. Felipe Massa is fifth. Barrichello is
Decent
sixth.
out of there. I think Alonso's going to hold on to us
Fisichella
in
seventh.
this race, so
And
we
Schumacher
just
is eighth.
need.
Remember to come with your stop on the next lap. Your stop
Will
is
do, boss.
next
Cheers,
lap.
Chief.
You're doing well. That's the best time you've achieved through sector 1.
Of course it is, mate. Yeah, we just need to get a pit stop. Usually, if I can get a pit stop right, we're considerably faster. So, fingers crossed we can pull a little bit of a gap in the pit stop phase. And that'll give us a cushion in case of a mistake, which is highly likely. Car feels nice to drive, much better than that Super Aguri last season. Try to offer me a new deal.
You're up by 0.8 of the second sector.
If I should knock your ass out for even offering me that. I'll put a bit of a space between us and Alonso, 1.4. But he's going to be rapid in a straight line. Oh, the gap is definitely increasing. We've definitely got a pace. Ours to lose, I would say. We got Jarno still in third.
That's a great lap time. Faster the race so far.
We've desecrated his inside. Is he coming to the pits? He had. Oh, Jesus. Right, so we've broken the lap record. Alonso is in the pits. He fueled really, really light at the start of this race. And we've still got a pace on him, so... Hit at the end of this lap. We've got the house flashing.
Going for your stop at the end of this lap. Your stop is at the end of this lap.
I don't actually know. I think it was who won the race in Brazil? I think it was Schumacher. I think Schumacher won the World Championship last year. Trilly climbed as well to second. Trilly, fair play to him because he qualified high and on a fairly decent amount of fuel as well. Just a bit of time in that little sector, but nothing too much. 3.9 back to Jarno Trilly.
According to our computers, the tires
He's the
are
current
accumulating
second
wear
place
now. Just
holder.
keep an eye on it.
Right, we're in. We're in. Right, we're in. Come on. I think we're quite early on in the pit lane now. We are. Tasty 7.8. Anything under 8 seconds is usually tidy. Get in the damn pit, boys. That's a good stop from us, actually. I'm pleased with that. We're out P7. Cars ahead of us have not pitted. Alonso looks a mission behind.
Fisichella third. In fourth place, Rosberg. That's a leap of 6 places. Villeneuve
But this is when we get with other cars
Montero
that's
is
usually the issue.
Seventh is Sato. You're 8th.
Straight past this. Clown.
Pressing nicely up the field.
I've got an itchy ear. Jeez, my headphones are full. Right, we're sturdy. We're good to go. Back on the firm. That was Takuma, that we've just passed. We've got Montero in 6th place. He'll be begging for the race to end right now. Potentially begging for a pegging. We don't know. Whatever he's into. Jeez. I mean, sometimes they break really early, and sometimes they just don't break at all. Oh, it's nice to have a bit of straight line speed for once. He's going to hit you with the old switcheroo,
Try and
isn't he?
maintain this driving. You're moving superbly through the field.
Definitely have the pace here. We are the net race leader as Montoya, a Ferrari and a Renault have come into the pits. Just there on the mini-map. Yeah, we're going to be leading this race. Rightfully so, we've got a pace.
Okay, you're out
All is
front.
tidy, all
Keep
is
your
crisp.
concentration.
Hopefully Montoya can nag, so he's going to jump back in.
The car condition indicator is
To
showing
second
green tyres.
place.
They've heated up nicely now. Ready to go.
6.6 back to 6.6 to Montoya. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, 6.6 back to Montoya. I'm not sure what it is to Alonso. It's definitely less than that 'cause he's right there. So if we can keep it clean and tidy for the next couple of laps, we want to start this season with 10 points.
Great first sector. That's the fastest time you've set so far.
3.6. Someone has exploded. I think it was just there. No, it's there. Don't mind the oil in a straight line. It's when you get to like the apex of a corner and it's there. Because the AI just... That's what annoys me, right? The AI do not slip on it. You see it sent to Narnia if I clip it. Do not brake on the curb. What I need to do is stop, like, trying to catch slides and stuff. I think sometimes it's better to just go off track, have a little error, because a lot of the time you will spin. We've got one to go, one to navigate. Before we take our first. The era of F1 was sublime. Susan Blime it
You
was.
started the final lap of the race in the lead.
Only 1 lap to go. Race finish in 1 lap.
Cheers, boss. 3.4. Back to Fernando. No, you're a cunt. I'm an actual dickhead.
And the current race order looks like this. You now lead the race. Alonso is second. Trulli is
Second's
third.
nice. Second's
He's up from fourth.
Jesus,
Felipe Massa is fifth. Fisichella sixth. Barrichello is seventh. And
fuck me. I thought he'd get a few races in. Fucking hell. Edit that out, I
Keep
think.
an eye on your car condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
Jesus fucking Christ. He's crept through to win this Grand Prix. I'm dying inside. 8 points is nice. It's only 2 less that we would have got. Oh my fucking days. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh Lord have mercy. What's the next race? Fucking curbs. No, yeah, P2's nice. I take P2. We should have fucking won this. I'm dying inside. I've bottled it round 1.
In first place,
Fucking
and earns
hell.
a well-deserved 10 points.
We don't need to look at any of this,
You
right?
finish second.
What the fuck is that? It's a shambles, that is. I thought I'd get a bit further in. Before a bottle would happen. No, I ain't getting a sack. I finished P2. Well, we've got Malaysia. That's not great, actually. They said I'm showing my potential, I have, you know. Jesus fucking Christ. I got a race. Bloody Nora. Oh. Right, we'll start the race. We'll pretend that didn't happen. P2, lovely little P2 in the previous Grand Prix. Great start to the season.
we're in Sepang, Malaysia for another scintillating hour of Formula One qualifying. Everything is ready, so without further ado, let's get on with session 1.
Fucking dark.
It's Tiago Monteiro who is first out on circuit.
tough out here, people. I'm dying inside. I thought we'd be back with a bang. Turns out back with a bottle. Oh, fuck off. This is not good. I'm not good in the moist conditions. This is not the start of the season I was anticipating. Maybe with a better car. Stay away from the curbs, I think. Oh, come on, let's get sturdy. Upbeat, positive vibes only. I don't want to hear the word bottle again. Not great through there. I might do a second lap. Because I cannot fucking do. There's a zero stop strategy coming. There's a zero stop strategy coming here.
Tiago Montero posts a new qualifying time. He's made quite an impact with
If
that
I'm
lap.
last, I'm doing zero stop strategy, by the way. Martin Q1 is happening. It's not illegal, it's not mandatory.
Christian Albers sets a new qualifying lap time. He's done very well with that lap.
Should be leading this
Christian
championship.
Klien posts a qualifying time. Hopefully he's pleased with that result.
Fuck me sideways. Try to switcheroo myself, look. Weren't the cleanest of laps. I'll mute your ass. 3 seconds off I-curve. There's a zero stop coming down my way.
Scott Speed posts a new lap time. Drivers on a flying lap right now are Nick Heidfeld, Felipe Massa, Ralf Schumacher, Jarno Trulli, Mark Webber, Nico Rosberg.
A lot of time gained in that first sector, actually. There's this one fucking shit through there.
David Coulthard finishes his fast lap.
It's felt better this lap. I'm hoping that'll fling us up the order.
Tiago Montero posts a new qualifying time. He really hasn't performed so far. The car just doesn't seem to want to do it. Christian Albers sets a new qualifying lap time.
Off grass, cut! Zero stop.
We'll continue in a few.
You weren't
The Word
last, I'll give
22,
myself
they're announced.
credit. What do you mean you're not fucking
We'll continue
maintaining
with
a
session 3 of
smooth
qualifying
damn
in
fucking...
a few moments.
Is it lagging? Bloody looks like it.
As we enter the final stage of qualifying.
Nah, I don't need no final stage, mate. Just crack on with
So
it.
there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this.
Incoming
Great qualifying session.
zero stop. You just
Here
watch.
we are again in stunning Kuala Lumpur, the location of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Sepang, on the outskirts of the capital, was designed to be a great challenge for the drivers, with wide sweeping bends, high-speed sections and tighter corners to create overtaking opportunities. The Malaysian Grand Prix is one of the most physically demanding events on the F1 calendar. It's a clear day here at the moment, good visibility for the drivers. Lining up on pole is Fernando Alonso. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. Third is Juan Pablo Montoya. Massa fourth. Row 3 and 5th place for Giancarlo Fisichella. Jenson Button completes the 3rd row. Rubens Barrichello starts 7th. Jarno Trulli occupies 8th on the grid.
Right. It's dry. It's what we like to hear.
Only seconds to go before we're
We
racing.
need it
You
dry.
can really feel the tension.
Come on.
Go!
Obviously, the problem with this game is, right, it's fucking really good, but fuck me does it test your
There's nothing to
patience.
separate them as they hurtle towards turn 1. There's real drama.
There's a
around
crash
turn
there.
1. It's Schumacher. That's the end of his race.
Ralph,
today,
not
and he
Michael.
will be devastated.
They'll be seething.
And Heidfeld was
Absolutely
also involved.
seething, I reckon.
That incident doesn't seem to have done him too much harm. Alonso leads out of the first corner. And behind him
Not good that
is Michael
Alonso's
Schumacher.
leading, actually.
Next is Montoya.
Look at this pace we have in a straight line. Probably could hold a bit more pace through that right-hander. But we're moving. We're like 5, we're going to keep moving. Up the inside, we'll have the Toyotas. Jesus. Giving my best Uncle Albert impression there. Decent, up into P7. Not the finest line through there. That's a very, very positive start, I'll have you know. It's P7, we're in the points. Bit of a gap now to Fisichella. I wonder if we can put any damage into that. But all is good so far. We're going to attempt that zero stop strategy, which should, in theory, give us the ruddy win. The win that I robbed myself of in Bahrain.
With the first lap completed, the field looks
Yeah, I
like
think I can win.
Alonso leads. Michael Schumacher is in second. Third
Positive
is Juan
mindset
Pablo
now. I'm too
Montoya.
negative in here.
Massa fourth. Button is fifth. He's moved
Going
up
for
to
that
sixth.
first Channel
Fisichella
Championship.
sixth. You're seventh.
So cheers, James.
Barrichello is in eighth. He's lost a place from his starting position.
Poor fucker. It's definitely nicer having a car that's better in the corners. Let's fuck off with them curbs, man. It's going to be all up the hill.
That's a whole second quicker than the previous time recorded.
Scared of curbs. Probably that is corners a fucking career ender, that is, because you have to kind of brake while turning, and this game does not like that. I think that was a Ferrari just slipping into the pits there.
Making real progress here, you're doing well.
Like P6.
You made great time in that final sector.
Cheers, mate. He's positive, this engineer, this season. No downbeatness. No slandering me on the radio. No calling me a prick. None of it. Someone's exploded.
Remember to come and be a stop on the next lap. Your stop
Not
is
a chance,
next
mate.
lap.
We're no stopping this motherfucker.
0.3 seconds faster through the first sector.
Turned a little bit early there. It's going to cost us in the second part of this corner. Little deep. It's alright, they like it. Fuck me, have I hit an apex yet?
That's just about the fastest you've been to the second sector in this session.
Just about half a second, you knob. Definitely got some decent pace here. I'll run with it. Whereas we're down to 2 laps, right? We've got 4 left. Okay, maybe we...
Well done. Your consistent driving is moving you up
I'm
the
going to
field
claim
now.
the move. I know he came into the pits, but I'm going to claim it. Right, we've got 2 laps left on the counter. We might have to
0.3
pit.
seconds faster through that final sector.
As we head into the final
Maybe
few
because we've got
laps,
obviously a bit faster in a straight line now. A bit more grunt in the car, and we're faster in the corners. We're probably going to use a little bit more fuel than
Trulli fifth.
we anticipate. I was going to keep going if need be.
Sixth is Rosberg.
Oh,
Webber seventh. That's a gain of 2 places.
You're starting
I am
at the
doing
end of
those
this
two.
lap. Stop at the end
nah,
of
but
this lap.
no, but it, like, it's not
Great time
illegal,
through
is it?
sector 1. Keep it going.
So sometimes, if need be, I'll pull a strategic blinder and do a no stop. I'll try and limit it, to be honest. If I'm at the front, I won't pull it. If we're at the back and we're having a stinker, right, I will pull a no stop. Or attempt the no stop, I should say. Montoya leads. It's chipped over to 1. It's chipped. Oh, we might have to pit actually. We may be forced into a pit stop here. I'm gonna stay out 1 more lap, and we'll see what's going on. Because I think I'm gonna have to pit that 1.
Excellent work. We're now in first and second.
Right, I need to absolutely just. This is
In this
Montoya's
luxury
going to come in
fuel,
this
you're
lap,
not
isn't
gonna
he?
finish the race. Got it? Great last sector. The quickest you've been through there.
Because we're 1 and 2,
Top eight
right?
as follows.
Montoya's going to be in this
Montoya
lap,
is
isn't he?
first. You're second. Rosberg is in
If
third
it doesn't
place.
tick over
He's
to
moved up
tick over to
sixth.
0,
Fourth is Fisichella.
before that I might
He's
lift and
slipped down from
coast.
second. Barrichello fifth. Trulli sixth. Webber
If I can get
seventh.
it saying 0
Christian Klien is in eighth.
after the final corner, I needed it to not tick down to 1. Until at least me taking the final corner. Once that rear starts stepping out, my heart is in my arse.
Watch yourself in sector 1. The yellow flags are out, so don't overtake anyone.
Try to see if it ticks over to 0. Obviously, I'm going to have to because Montoya's going to pit. Oh, I've still got 1. Yeah, we should be good. Great bit of fuel saving on that lap, I will not lie to you. If you haven't liked the stream, please do. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Right, it ticked over to 0 as we cross the line. We should get 1 lap out of
The
this.
final lap of the race in the lead.
You're all set to finish this race. Final lap starting now.
A strong result. Alonso is P2, so if it stays like this, we'll be level on points. I'm going to lift and coast a little bit. I'm not taking no risks. When did it tick over to 0 then? Someone has had an explosion. Did it? We'll just drive slow until... Oh god, are we going to get to the end? We should. Surely. Surely. Out of the final corner. We are going to get to the end of the line. We have done it.
You've done it. That's a truly momentous win.
Get in there.
You take maximum points from this Grand Prix.
Like damn fucking right we do.
Alonso should hang on to finish second. The Sepang International Circuit has again been a wonderful venue for Formula 1
Pleasant
racing.
drive that
It's
was.
typical of the Hermann Tilke circuits of the modern era. It's been on the Formula 1 calendar since 1999, and it's maturing very nicely as the drivers and teams get used to that sharp turn 1 and the extended long straights. Very technical in sections with sweeping left and right bends that have the weight shifting around the car. It's always exciting to watch an F1
Me and
car
Alonso should be
with
level on
anger
points, and
around
we
here.
are.
We've
We
enjoyed it.
are
We
level
hope
on
you have
points.
too. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time in Australia at Albert Park for round 3. Until then, take care.
Oh, suck ass there. Fingers crossed. Better times. Better times is what we need. Right, we've got that Malaysian trophy that we've been begging for, of course. But yeah, we've got Albert Park coming up next. Fantastic performance. Right, come on. Get straight to Albert Park. Hopefully we'll have a strong result. I might need to be damage limitation this weekend. How's everyone doing tonight then? Be well?
Third stop on the Formula 1 calendar. We're here in Albert.
Right, please do not be moist. No, we are going to go out on the soft tyres. Makes a world of ruddy difference.
Park
Yeah.
Melbourne for another fascinating qualifying session.
Ooh.
Session 1 will begin shortly, and we'll know by the end of it who will make up the final 6 places on the grid.
Not great through turn 1. It's not a great start to the lap. There's many a corner left, so... I don't know how they managed to make a game from this, 2007, look as good as this. I nearly took the new layout, so I'm glad I remembered. You could take the curbs a little bit better in the better cars as well, so... I tell you what, I know you should notice the difference, but Christ alive, you don't half notice the difference between a good car and a bad car. Bit quicker through there, potentially. I actually think the new layout of Albert Park is better than this. I think it's more enjoyable to drive. That felt like a good lap actually. 27.0. I guarantee I'm 19th. A 5th? I'd take that. I'm happy
We'll
with that.
continue in a few moments. There were 22, there are now 16.
Straight out of
After
go,
this
we don't want no
session finishes,
traffic.
We'll be down to just 10 for the shootout round. Let's reset the clocks and
Just
see
straight
who
to
makes
it.
the cut.
We're usually dog shit round here, so fingers crossed we're turning a new leaf. I just need more concentration. I think that's where I'm struggling. The clouds are out, bit of blue sky, not an ounce of rain. A little bit wide in there. That was shocking. We just need to be inside the top 10. Nice. I actually feel I can do this final sector in this car. I'm gonna run the line. What are we doing? 27 something in? That probably, I'd like to think, is good enough.
Felipe Massa,
Yes.
Jarno Trulli.
God, we cut that
all
far,
out
but we're into
on the
Q3.
circuit. We'll continue as we enter the final stage of qualifying, the shootout stage. The slate is
Right,
wiped
3
clean.
laps. That's what I want. I want 3 laps.
And the 10 remaining drivers
Hit on lap
each have an
3,
equal opportunity
middle of the
to try and
race,
get that
past either
all-important
side.
pole position. It's Felipe Massa who's first out onto the circuit in session 3. They will have been considering how best to minimise lap times in this session without compromising race strategy. Remember, they must carry their race fuel in this session.
A little bit too much curb there. Decent through there, no scrubbing in sight. Oh, big fuck that. Come on. Missed the apex by a week and a half. I think a lot of time is to be gained and or lost through this. Oh, fuck your nan, cunt. Barely even fucking over the lines. Well, I'll ready myself for another Banzai lap. Oh, good as well. Yeah, it used to happen a lot back in the. I think you can only really pull them off in like the 10% races. Go again. Up 2. Mob deep. Only JB were 27.6. Jeez Louise. I was only a little bit faster that with no fuel. Touch the curb. Caress the curb. Fondle the curbs. Consensually, of course. Not that good. A 10.5 up actually in that first sector, which is decent. We're taking that high line through there. Oh, we're fucking even further away that time. Well, not. I thought I'd be on it. I'd be on it like a car bonnet. This time around, it's been a mess. I've lost all that time we fucking gained. You see, we're 26.8 on full fuel. We're cooked. We are cooked. Straight out the oven. our insides have been well and truly desecrated. I'm miles off the pace here, but where's that put us? P9.
Michael Schumacher, Felipe Massa,
Maybe we'll have better race pace.
Fernando Alonso, Rubens Barrichello.
Maybe we'll have better race
are
pace.
all out on hot laps
This is
as
our
I speak.
qualifying.
Results should be coming in
Qualifying seems to be
thick
our
and fast throughout
massive
the session.
issue. Speak to us.
Here we are in lovely Melbourne, and this, the Australian Grand Prix. The first time that this beautiful Albert Park venue was used to host the Australian Grand Prix was back in 1996. It really is in a great location, sandwiched as it is between the city and the ocean. It's the perfect place for a Grand Prix because of the sheer enthusiasm of the organisers and the huge crowds we see here year in and year out. I'm told that the crowds are up again this year. Thankfully it's dry here, but the temperature has dipped somewhat.
I just don't need the temperature to dip, that's fine, actually.
Michael Schumacher will start from pole.
Our race pace is
Next
usually
on the
better
front
than
row
our,
is Giancarlo Fisichella.
dry.
Massa is
Our
in
dry
third.
pace is usually...
Fourth is Fernando Alonso.
let me start that whole
Rubens
fucking
Barrichello
sentence again.
goes
Our
from
race
fifth.
pace is usually way better than
Jenson
qualifying.
Button.
We're in P9. I haven't bottled anything, I'm
You know the drill
P9,
by
Lopez.
now.
I'm mute your ass.
The race is go,
I need a
go,
positive
go!
start, fuck off Toyota.
Take it easy
Look
out
at
there
that.
until the
Put it
tyres
down
are
right, because
showing
we're
green on
left.
the indicator.
We different.
Whilst they're blue, you'll have less traction.
Here they come.
Yeah,
into
I
the
knew you were
first
going to do that, Montoya.
turn. Michael
Steamroll
Schumacher
my
leads
ass.
out of turn one.
Right,
Behind
nothing has
him
been
is
gained
Fisichella.
or lost.
Next is Massa.
You are motherfucking you.
A few little mistakes cost you your position then.
No, if your mistakes are not costing me, how is that my mistake when I'm getting railed from behind? Got a fucking DC here trying to get deep. Oh, I'll take these two. Cheers, boys. Japanese rivals having a ding dong there, look. We'll sneak through. Oh, fuck me. Can you suck a dick? We've got one Pablo ahead of us. 1 second ahead. Right, seriously, how am I supposed to outbrake a motherfucker when they don't... You gotta admit though, some of the AI braking ability is borderline questionable.
Into turn 15. It's Rosberg.
Rosberg, you
That
poor
incident
fuck.
certainly hasn't helped his race because he's just retired. Montero is involved in that as well.
Get your
Luckily, he
ass to
seems have
Kingdom
got away
Come,
unscathed.
JB. Look at that lovely
Well
move in the
done,
turn
you're winning
one.
on the field. Well done.
Into P7.
With the first lap completed, the
Can
field
mute the
looks
true,
like
I
this.
can mute the true.
Michael Schumacher leads.
Oh my god,
Fisichella is
just
second.
fuck off.
Massa is third. Fourth is Alonso. Barrichello fifth. Montoya sixth. He's up from seventh. You're seventh.
The AI is
Button eighth.
wunderbar.
We're preparing for your stop next lap, okay? Scheduled stop next lap.
Speak to me next lap then, Knob.
You're doing well. That's the best time you've achieved through sector 1.
Right, we're catching Montoya.
Yellow's out in both sectors 1
Nah,
and 2.
they ain't
Be
out.
careful.
They ain't out,
Ease
boss.
off a little through there. Your tyres are reading green on the condition indicator. You should have optimum
We
grip
don't ease
level
up
now.
nowhere.
You're up by 8/10 at the second sector.
Montoya's in. This is our chance to shine.
You have 6th position.
I'll
at the
take
moment.
that. Got Ruben ahead of us. We're in
1.5 seconds
lap.
up on your previous time. You're doing well. You'll blow it. The fastest lap time.
I have. I've smashed the lap record, I'll have you know. I weren't even that
The
fast in
drivers
qualifying.
start their third lap. Massa is first. Alonso is second. Third is Barrichello. You're in fourth. Button is 5th. He's up from 7th.
Yeah, strong words from
Trulli
Button after this race.
That's a jump of
And
3
DC
places.
actually.
Heidfeld is in 7th.
Sure he ended me at one
Liuzzi
point.
is in 8th.
Your stop is the end of this lap. Stop at
The
the end
problem
of
is,
this lap.
fuck me, is these cars sensitive to any movement. I sneeze in the car. Please do not be on the racing line. Yeah, 90s cars look incredible. 92 coming soon, you know. Finished pre-season last night. Well, finished editing pre-season, I should say. Right, the pit stops is where we shine. We are majestic in the pit stops.
Keep an eye on your car condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
Right, come on. Into the fucking box. Tidy, 8 seconds. Fuck off, man. Remember to like the stream. Good chunk you in here now. Hope you have a blessed day. We're going well, we're going well. That's Fernando in front of us, and that's Fisichella who's flying
Take it
past.
easy while the
That's
tyres
very
are blue.
unrealistic.
More grip. They'll soon heat up and turn green on the indicator.
Come on, we had pace in that early phase. Let's try and keep that pace. Currently P10, let's let it sort itself out. We had Rubens ahead of us on track before we came into the pits. It was a decent stop from us. We've gained a lot of time. Hopefully, we can jump Rubens. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're going balls deep for 1k. Maybe we haven't got a pace of them Renaults, but damage limitation and all that. I think Fisichella is a net ahead of Fernando Alonso as well. So when it all settles itself out, Alonso won't be scoring as big as we assumed he might. But they're battling. They're battling quite hard. So hopefully they'll take each other out, or at least have what can only really be started. No, he's done that. Fuck, he's letting through the can. Get back at him, Fizz. You don't want you lost your fucking drive.
The car condition indicator is showing green tyres. They've heated up nicely now.
There's a super
Grip should be
guru
good.
doing a brother all the service in the world there.
Top 8 currently looks like this.
Good exit from that final corner.
Michael
This will have the
Schumacher is in
slipstream from his
second.
teammate. We've got a
He's up
slipstream from him.
Massa is 3rd. He was in the lead earlier. Barrichello 4th.
Oh, he's been
Heidfeld
caught
is in
up.
5th.
We got sweep round the outside.
Alonso 7th. That's a gain of
Right,
1
we jump
place.
50. We can get him in the braking zone.
P8 is in 8th.
Check him out.
P5.
Yeah, how am I supposed to brake that late? I ain't making nothing if I brake that late. I'll barely make tea if I make that late. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously, what is this speed that Honda's got there? Anyone see him take that fucking corner there? Is he playing Mario Kart? Oh, Rubens, you weren't even that good when you had a good car. Come on, 2 to go. God, there's a P5 on offer in here. We're quick in that final sector, so I might have to utilise that. Look how much time they gain on me.
This is the final lap for race
It was
leader
all clever
Michael
around that final
Schumacher.
corner. We can get in a
It's been
slipstream.
a very dominant performance all round from Ferrari.
It has, and that's
Everyone
actually
involved
helped
with
us.
the team must be ecstatic that they're running 1 and 2.
Oh my god, my arse literally crumbled. You'd have heard, honestly, if it would have gone round, you'd have heard the Bombay doors open. seriously, fuck off, cunt. Anyone mentions bottle, I'm turning the stream off.
According to our computers, the tyres are accumulating
That has
to the
helped,
wear
thank
now.
you.
Just keep an eye on it.
P7, I think.
You're good, mate.
Fuck
You're
me.
moving very well through the field.
Problem is, if you go slow, right, you're like 4 seconds off the pace. But to drive fast, you have to rag the curbs. Looks like this is the last race then. You can all blame him.
Michael Schumacher powers across the line to take top spot on the podium. Alonso should hang on to finish second.
He would beat Montoya in the end. Jesus fucking Christ. Here's more points for Alonso. We're fucked. This shitty fucking game that I love so much.
Here in Melbourne, I think you'll agree. Join us in
Yeah, I know, it's not great. It's not great. But then again, I don't play it on medium difficulties. So. We have been bad today, haven't we? Bad, really fucking bad. I thought I was going to come in, right? Good work. Nah, I'm not ending. I'm chatting shit and all. Problem being is with this game though, you have to absolutely rag it to be on pace with the AI. But in doing so, you leave yourself incredibly vulnerable to them, like just clipping the grass a little bit. Let's get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Right, Grand Prix start. Talk amongst yourselves while I cry in the corner. There's a bottle coming. Predict the lap, I'll bottle it on.
The legendary San Marino circuit. Session 1, the first knockout session, is upon us. So without further delay, let's see who survives the first chop and who's relegated to the back of the grid. First out onto the track today is Christian Albers.
It's so fucking... It's diabolical, isn't it? It is fucking-bolical. In fairness, this game is notorious for the auto spin curves. I don't think this is a track I do well at either. Usually I get caught up in a first corner incident. Right, so we've already lost the rear early doors. What pisses me off, right? The AI come out of the pits and just immediately start fucking caning it. Nothing worse than when they're catching you on an outlet. Oh, confidence destroyer.
Christian Albers sets a new qualifying lap time. He's done very well with that.
What is the game doesn't like you braking and turning at the same time. But there is corners where you just have to do that.
Yuji Ide finishes his fast lap. Hopefully he's pleased with that result.
Go again, that was like a little warm-up lap. 1 minute 20.4 has put us top of the session, but it's still early doors. Dance over the curbs.
Tonio Liuzzi completes a qualifying lap. He won't be very happy with that at all.
1.1
Car
up.
was all over the place.
We might have lost all of that. Up the hill. The big help is having a bit more power. That's made a massive difference. Maybe too much power. Could have lost a lot of time in this middle sector. Yeah, not. Yeah, we're still up overall. What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? Nah, not good at any tracks. Shit at them all, I think. Oh, there's always a prick coming out of pits. Right, come on, because this is fucking... I thought, generally, when I clicked go live, I thought, we might do 3 for 3 here. We might win the first couple of races, get a healthy championship leader. I'm not even leading it. I had to no-stop my way to a win. A bit more cautious into the chicane this time. I do think the final chicane adds a bit more zest, although Sachs track off for 26 anyway, isn't he? Well, 1 minute 19.1, I'll easily. Just need a bit of confidence.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second
Lovely stuff. They
knockout
gave me
session
a
is
well
about to
done.
begin.
I'm straight out
Here
of
we
pits, I
determine
think,
grid positions
because
16 to 11,
we might
having
need those
already
few
settled
extra
positions
minutes
22 to
later
17
on.
in session 1.
And we are
This
given a
session
clear
will be
track.
down to 10 for the final showdown.
Right, turn 1, 2 and 3, desecrate. Right, come on, that's actually a good first sector from us. Come on, up the hill. It's a tricky left-hander, it's quick. Need to get the car positioning a little bit better for that corner, because you can really, really lose a lot of time there. Do you prefer the modern one or this one with the chicane? I think I prefer it with the chicane. They could have tightened it up. Yeah, they definitely could have tightened the chicane up and it could have been an overtaking point. Maybe not with modern cars. One of the modern cars is so big that it's just... Yeah, I prefer this one. Wait for that. Losing a lot of time in that middle sector, I think.
Christian Klien posts a qualifying time.
Tried to take it too wide. That should get us through at Q2 anyway.
Jarno
It does
Trulli,
look a lot better.
Nico Rosberg are all...
Oh, we're going to be fastest. I just got bit by
We'll continue
Schumacher.
with session. The final shootout session is about to get underway. We've
We'll pit on lap 4
reset
this
the
time
clocks
on
for
an
the
extra
final
lap.
time. This session will determine the order of the top 10.
We seem to have some
tomorrow's race.
okay pace.
This is the final battle for
So
pole
I'm
position.
kind of hoping
First out
we
for the
can
third round
continue.
of qualifying is Michael Schumacher. All previous times have been deleted. This is where it really counts.
Got cold tyres on this first lap. That's monstrous through there. I don't know, we'll see. I've had a chance at most of the races, but my inability to keep it in a straight line has really put a damper on things. See, I've tried to take it a bit wider then. It's such a difficult corner, because you want to be able to take it as close as you can to the edge of the track. But because the cars are so sensitive, you can get it very wrong. I'll go for a second lap, 'cause I think there's pace for at least a second row, maybe. On 20.9, that's with full fuel on board, so we'll see once the other times start rolling in how competitive we are. Oh, I can't flap. 7th now, we'll go again, I'm not having 7th. That was majestic through there. Probably so then against the second chicane, I might have lost all of that time. Massa with a 20.1. He's quite close then. And again, it weren't a neat and tidy lap, was it? On green again. That was superb. Susan Perb, that was. Just the final chicane to navigate. Oh, gone balls deep. Got P1 with a 19.5. Yeah, I definitely need 1 or 2 in a race. Can't let Alonso slip away too much. That was a monstrous lap at the end.
Fernando Alonso, Michael
Alonso
Schumacher
being second isn't great. I need to outscore Fernando.
are all out on hot laps as
We're
I
taking
speak.
another
Results
we're
should
taking
be
another
coming
pole
in thick
position.
and fast throughout the
That's good
session.
for us. That is
So
good
there we
for
have it.
us.
From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this. Great qualifying session. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm sure you have too. Looking at the grid lineup, there seems to be a number of intriguing battles waiting to be resolved on race day. We look forward to sharing it with you. Goodbye.
Right. Gonna put on lap 4. So we've actually quite got a decent chunk of fuel in the car. So fingers fucking crossed.
This is the San Marino Grand Prix coming to you live from the Autodromo Enzo Edino Ferrari. 4.9 kilometres with 17 corners in all, Imola is situated close to Bologna in northern Italy. It's a wonderfully atmospheric circuit named after the late Enzo and his son Dino Ferrari, whose Maranello headquarters are just a short drive away. The Tifosi are here as usual in their thousands, hoping for a Ferrari victory. Thankfully it's dry here, but the temperature has dipped somewhat. You have pole. Next to him in second is Fernando Alonso. Felipe Massa is in third. Starting from fourth is David Coulthard. Row 3 and fifth place for Giancarlo Fisichella. Next to him in sixth is Michael Schumacher. Seventh place for Juan Pablo Montoya. Jenson Button rounds off the top 8.
But I need a good first lap. Can't lie, I'm absolutely
Only
shitting my
seconds
pants.
to go before we're racing. You could really feel the tension.
Go, come on.
Here they come into the first turn.
Take it easy out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Whilst they're blue, you'll have less traction.
I had to lift. That's going to leave me vulnerable. Might need to perform some damage limitation in that middle sector, because that I think is where we're struggling big time. 7 laps. We're pitting on lap 4 of the Grand Prix. We just need to get... I think if we can get to the pit stop phase in the lead... See, it's here. Look how much... Oh, wow, actually. And Alonso's out. Alonso's blown. He's gone. He's had his insides well and truly desecrated. And that is big for us. We need this. That's put even more pressure on us, which is not good. Because I think we crumble under the pressure. Got an okay gap to work with. There'll be no heroics. End of lap 1. What's the gap? It's a 1.9 second gap. As we lead. Coulthard up in third, that could help.
With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. You now lead the race. Massa is second. Third is Coulthard. Fourth is Fisichella. He's up
I'm not
from
sure where he
fifth.
went.
Montoya fifth. Michael Schumacher sixth. Seventh is Button. Heidfeld is in 8th place.
Right, we've passed the oil. We haven't passed the oil, more than one person had a crash.
According to the car
I
condition
lost a lot of time
indicator,
trying to avoid
tyres are
oil they
reaching
don't
good
slip
heat
on.
and the grip level should be pretty good.
I think it's alright if Massa wins. Like, I think what I need to do is if he's quicker than me, I might just let him go. We got to think of the championship. There's a bloody hell. There's been a few explosions, isn't there? I think we just passed it. Massa's out. This game is gifting me this. Gifting me. Massa's out.
4.2 seconds in the third sector. That's a great lap time. Faster the race so far.
There are reports of some kind of incident.
How are you
at
giving me
turn
6 seconds for
16.
that?
It's Sato.
How are you giving me
It's a retirement,
6
a very
seconds for that?
unsatisfactory end to his race. It was Albers who got caught up in that as well. His front wing is flailing about wildly. It doesn't look as though there's any damage to his suspension, so he should be able to continue. He'll have to come in and get that nose changed though.
Jesus fucking Christ. 6 seconds for
As the
that?
drivers start their third lap, you now lead the race. Coulthard
There's
is
just so much
second,
oil on this
Fisichella
track.
third, Montoya fourth. Heidfeld is in fifth. He's moved up
Nervous.
from 8th.
I'm trying to
Next
stay
is
off the
Ralf
racing line when I'm
Schumacher.
turning.
That's a jump of 4 places.
Jesus Christ.
Villeneuve is in 7th, and Webber is in 8th place.
You're kidding. Fuck off.
You're running a bit at the moment.
Yeah, it's difficult for them not to pass when they just drive into you.
Good work, guys. It looks like we may end up with a double
Already
podium
in the
finish.
corner, and they just plough into you.
Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. First is Coulthard. Montoya is 2nd. You're 3rd. Villeneuve is 4th.
Fucking shambles.
Webber is 5th. He's moved up from 8th. Fisichella 6th.
Ready when you are. Scheduled stop at the end of this lap.
Already,
The rubber on your
Jesus.
tyres is starting to get worn.
Hey,
It's
how
will
many
affect
people
the
have
level of grip
retired
you're
from this
getting.
race? There's the oil. Let's just be calm. Right, we're in this lap. We need a strong as fuck pit stop. The clockwise.
As we head into the final
Good,
few
7.9,
laps,
that's decent.
Montoya is 1st. He's up from 2nd. You're 2nd. 3rd is
Oh,
Coulthard.
use this.
Villeneuve is 4th. Webber is 5th. Liuzzi 6th. Michael Schumacher is 7th.
Right, we've
And
lost out.
Fisichella
I
8th.
didn't actually gain
He's
anything
down
to do
from
this thing.
7th.
While your tyres are blue, don't go crazy. Wait till they're green and you have optimum traction.
Podium might be on, but we will still outscore at least.
Sector 1 is under a yellow flag. Keep an eye out and don't overtake.
I need to try and just attack that chicane. Because they rail it.
Good final sector. Your best so far this session.
P4.
We're on lap 6. Michael Schumacher leads. He's up from 2nd. Fisichella is 2nd.
A bit of a love
is
tap.
Juan Pablo Montoya. He was in the lead earlier. Coulthard 4th. You're 5th. Jensen Button in 6th. Heidfeld is in 7th. And Villeneuve is 8th. That's a gain of 1 place.
Yeah, because that's definitely realistic. You can't.
P5, P5.
this is the final lap for race leader Michael Schumacher. Fisichella is in second behind him.
It's Michael Schumacher at first. He just started his last lap. He made great time in that final sector.
Oh, get fucked. How?
Michael Schumacher powers across the line to take top spot on the podium. Fisichella will finish the race in second. And that concludes the first...
Yeah, I'm going to call it there. It might return, it might not. Probably the latter.